All right, we're recording. Okay, welcome. I'm so glad Claire got to jump on too. Um, this is Beth Anderson. If you don't know, she is our Diamond upline. And I think 5 years ago, I started as like her level 12. And over the years, I think I'm like
I
your
think,
9 now. So that's fun, getting closer.
yeah, getting closer.
But
Yeah.
so I've always
Yeah,
felt
that was the thing. The other day you were like, wait, I moved up 2 spots. And I was like, yes, you did.
so I've always felt like your level close, 1 or 2, and fun. So I remember the first, I think it was convention in Scottsdale when we all got together and you bought drinks for everybody and you had that cute little silver number on. I was like, she's so pretty. It was a long
Oh my
time.
gosh, that's so funny. I do remember Scott. So I love that night. That was like the perfect little
It was
setup
so
there.
fun. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it
a
was
long
so
time
fun.
ago.
It was
But
a long time ago.
so I'm grateful to have you on, and I just asked Beth to talk about kind of what's going on this month. Not only the 995 and everything, but also how we're still sharing during this time, and because this opportunity should be shared, especially right now. So I don't want to keep everyone too late, but Beth, if you could just share how you're handling everything and how you're sharing the 995 and anything else that your awesome mind wants to share.
You're so sweet. I love Kristen. Y'all's team is like so precious to me, and she knows that. It is crazy that y'all are whatever levels y'all are. I don't even know to me. And so, but y'all have, first of all, like an amazing team with amazing leaders, and not everybody has the leadership that y'all have. They truly are rock stars, and I know would do anything and have the best hearts, and they're super fun too. I love them. So um anyways, but yeah, so it's a crazy time, right? I mean, it's the unknown is crazy. I feel like last week I was so much more unsettled in everything. Like, how is this working for our house? Like, I miss my friends. I can't, how do I share this? Like, I was so unsettled last week because I didn't know what to do. I had like 2 days that I literally like cracked, and I don't crack very easily. Like, I'm not like a super stressed out person. I do like to have some control. And so last week I really just, it was like, something, I've got to figure something out, because for me personally, this isn't going to work if it's, if I'm like this. And so I just said, I've got to get a schedule. I've got to get back on track. I've got to get a schedule personally. I think that that's huge right now with kids at home. And I think you have to have a schedule, but I think you have to be flexible with that and know that right now our families come a million percent first. If that means I have somebody come through here screaming in a minute, that might happen. But that's in all of our houses, right? I mean, seriously, that's life. If my dogs bark one more time, I might throw them out the window. Like, seriously. But that's just where we are right now. And so at the end of last week, Scott and I, Saturday, Scott's my husband, we decided we were going to go to the grocery store and go get takeout. And y'all, we were probably gone from my house for like 3 hours, and I came back a new person. I don't even know. I think just getting out, but I was like, okay, we're going to have a plan. So our plan, personally, family wise, is that, and this was a big deal because I felt like all I was doing was cooking. Do y'all feel like our cooking in your dishwasher is running so much more than normal? Okay, like my dishwasher is going, what is going on here? I have 2 boys, 17 and 14. We've been eating, and they like to cook, and so we have been baking. So here's my plan for my family. We're gonna eat at home Sunday through Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday are going to be like our weekends, right? And that was my schedule for that. My boys both have taken over a night of cooking. They have to make a menu, they have to plan it, they have to tell me what to get at the grocery store, and they're cooking. We're doing school, we're doing plexus just like normal, because there's no reason we can't do plexus like normal. In saying that, remember, we have to be a little bit flexible if somebody runs through your room, whatever. I'm still doing my Zooms at 10:30 on Tuesday morning. There's kids everywhere. There's kids on our Zoom. There's kids running through my house. My house is in renovations right now. It is complete chaos around here. But I had to make a schedule, and I think that that's so important for people right now, just because it is so chaotic and crazy. And so really, for me, Plexus has not changed. Um, I was absolutely, I don't know why I was amazed, but March ended up being amazing. And what I realized, we were on our Zoom on Tuesday, and Christy Hall spoke and was talking about selling ProBio 5. How many people came back and just ordered ProBio 5 last month? Because people need our products. When the pay point was released this week and it was $3.15, I went to look to see what it was last March, because last March we had a phenomenal month as a company. Last March, the pay point was worth $3.05. This March, it was worth $3.15 in the middle of a pandemic when everybody is feeling out of control. People are losing their jobs right and left. Plexus is growing. People need these products right now. And I'm telling y'all this, last week, I didn't know what to do. I was like, how can I post about Plexus? How can I, what are people going to think? All these things went through my head, because I was like, people are freaking out right now. I'm freaking out right now. People need these products, right? And we would not have had a great month if people didn't need these products. Like, seriously, I think to myself, and I'm not knocking any other company at all, but I'm so thankful that I'm in the business of health and wellness versus being in the business of like makeup. I mean, because I know I just put on a little bit of makeup like 15 minutes ago to hop on here. I haven't put it on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, or clothes, people selling clothes. I used to have a boutique before I started this. I mean, that's not what people are buying right now. People are buying the essentials, what they need. I remember when all this kind of first started going down, and I thought to myself, okay, I'm not going to panic. But you're not going to panic because you sometimes still have those thoughts that go through your mind, like, what if Plexus can't ship products? That thought went through my mind because this is our business. And I was like, no, it's going to be okay. And then Charles came in and said, we're essential. We're deemed essential. People need our products. We wouldn't be deemed essential, and they wouldn't still be able to ship products if people didn't truly need what we have, right? And so I think we do just continue to share. I think we have to be cautious in how we say things and how we word things, and we need to be kind, and we need to be compassionate in how we share, and we don't need to throw up Plexus all over the place. This is not the time for that. I think we need to weave it into our lives, and we need to weave it into this whole thing. We're posting recipes, we're posting exercises, we're posting all these things because that's what people are wanting to see right now, right? Like, I posted a picture of me yesterday. We've made a gym in our garage, and I posted a picture of me in the gym holding my slim. It didn't even say anything about Plexus, but that obviously people know what that is when I'm holding it, because I've already been doing these things. I talk about moving all the time. Today I just made a post about, and these are things, this is truly, it wasn't even supposed to be a Plexus post, and it didn't say anything about Plexus specifically, but it was like, we need to look around and what are we thankful for right now? This is what it said. I'm thankful for my kids laughing right now. And I'm thankful that I have a home. And I'm thankful that people are taking care of each other and that people are supporting small and local businesses. And it's the truth. If you look around, there's lots of unknown and scary things and all of this, but we do have so much to be thankful for right now, right? We don't want this to ever happen again. We don't want a pandemic. It's not the things that we want to happen, but we can't control any of that. What we can control is what we do in our attitudes and our minds, 1,000,000%. And so why don't we look at the gifts that we're being given right now? Plexus has been a gift that has been given to us. For me, 7 years ago. And I want to talk about that right now because there's a lot of people that do need this business right now. And you do have to probably, especially right now, handle it a little bit more with kind gloves than before. You know what I mean? You have to handle it a little bit differently. But what I want to talk about is there's people out there hurting, and there's people out there in need. There's people in your small circle, I guarantee it, of friends. There's people that need this business more than ever. I talk about when I first started, I was working 3 jobs, part-time jobs, but way more than full-time hours. But looking at my life, you wouldn't think that, because I put a big smile on my face and I didn't care. I got to take my kids to school. I got to pick them up, but I worked all these jobs and I was a tired mom. Previously, before that, we had lost everything. Scott was in the mortgage industry. It crashed. We literally lost everything except for our house. Literally. No one knew. No one knew that we were struggling. Nobody knew that I didn't have money for groceries and that I would buy groceries for a family of 4 with $10 and still stress about that. Nobody knew that we were putting electric bills on our credit card because it was the only way we could pay it. Nobody knew that my parents were at my house one day and I literally went to fill my, to get my car to go pick up somebody, a kid, and my car wouldn't start because I was that out of gas because I didn't have money to put gas in my car. My parents didn't even know. Nobody knew. And so I'm telling you right now that there's people in your circle that you may think has it all together and that isn't struggling and has a smile on their face, and they may not have a clue how they're going to buy groceries next week. And so you have to be cognizant of that, and you have to be bold. And I say this all the time. When Celeste started this business, she picked up the phone and called me because she was my friend and I did life with her. And she said, I want you to do this with me. Celeste did life with me every single day. Our kids went to the same school. We hung out on the weekends. We did lunches, whatever. She had no idea what our life really was like. And it wasn't because I was being fake. It wasn't because I was spending money I didn't have. It wasn't any of that. It was because I put a smile on my face and I never complained, because that's hard and that's reality. And it's hard to let people see that. And so what I'm telling you is there's people, especially right now, that may have been living paycheck to paycheck and their job just ended. You need to think about those people. You need to think about the people that do your hair, the people that do your nails, the people that, think of people that you shop from, the people that you go when to your favorite restaurant, those waiters and waitresses, like their industry just crashed. They just lost everything, right? So now Plexus, and I'm going to throw this out there. If you don't believe in the heart of Plexus right now, there's something wrong with you, because Tarl and Alec have shown their hearts. They show us their hearts all the time. But this right now, in everything they have done, whether it been when they first started sending people home, and they have not laid anybody off, they sent them home with 4 bags of lean. That's just thoughtful. They didn't have to do that. They donated 40,000 bags of lean to a food bank. They didn't have to do that. Then they come up with this stimulus package for people to not even have to buy products, literally just to pay $10, and they're going to let you make money in this company because they truly want people to be successful and to have what they need. And then all of a sudden we get an email, or he hops on the call and says, oh, we're going to pay you 8 days early. Like, who does that? Seriously, if you don't see the heart of our company right now, if you are not 1,000,000% Plexus right now because of our executives, like, we need to have a little chat on the side, because they're showing you who they are. And I know them personally, and that truly is who they are to the world. They teach us to bless others, but they don't just speak it. They do it daily. And it truly is amazing to watch them. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful that 7 years ago, Celeste picked Plexus and called me about it, right? Because our company is a company of integrity. Our company has leaders that have not overspent and that have saved and that have made this company not in debt for such a time as this. Nobody in the world could know what was going on right now, right? No one. Nobody. But they have planned, and they have saved, and they have spent their money wisely, and they have done all these things to prepare our company for whatever came at us, right? And so they're able to do all these things, not just for their employees, not just for their ambassadors, but for the people around, for the people of Arizona. They've been able, in a time like this, to not stress. They're prepared so many months ahead with products coming in their warehouse and being able for us to ship products. They have prepared for such a time as this. And so we need to be bold. I'm speaking to myself right here. If y'all have been on y'all, several of y'all know me or have been on Zooms with me, like super yellow personality, never want to step on toes, so worried I'm going to offend somebody by saying something. Need to be bold, get out there and share some Plexus. People need these products. People need this income 1,000,000% right now. And so we can't stop. We can't control what's going on. We can't control. I have no idea. This was in the post I was made. I have no idea if my kids are going to go to Sky Ranch, and I'm so sad. I have no idea if my senior is going to get to go on. He's not a senior yet. He's a junior. He'll be a senior in 5 weeks. Holy cow. If he's going to get to go on college visits, I have no idea. I have no idea when we're going to get to be out of this house. I have no idea anything, but I can't control any of that. I can sit around and worry about that and be grumpy about that, and oh, we're not getting to do this and we're not getting to do that, and blah 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 blah. I can't control any of that. I can control my attitude. I can control what I do for my business. I can control how I talk with my team. I can control my mindset. I can help be an encourager to those around me. I can be a light and shine in somebody's life by messaging them and asking them just, hey, how are you doing? Just thinking about you. How are you doing? Just chatting. I think right now, a lot of it, yeah, we do need to share all of this, but a lot of it right now is building these relationships too with people. You know, people are watching every move that we make and how we handle this. And so I do think we have to handle it with kindness and grace and maybe a little bit differently, but we can't stop working. Plexus hasn't stopped for us, and we're not going to stop for them, right? There's somebody out there who needs these products now more than ever. There's somebody out there who needs this business now more than ever. And so we just have to keep pushing. You know, maybe reaching out to all of our wholesale ambassadors who have never done anything and say, hey, Plexus has this amazing program right now. You can make this much money doing this. Even little tips. I actually messaged my brother today, who actually are on my brother's team. I said, hey, happy 7-year Plexus anniversary. Let's make a post today. You know, just giving him a little nudge. And, you know, just things, but encouraging, hopping on and chatting. Like these Zooms, I could do them every day because I feel like I'm hanging out with my friends, and we all need friends right now. Amen. Amen. We need some people. I said, when I get out of here, I have 2 boys and then my husband. I'm like, I need a girls trip so bad. I said, I've told my friends, I said, all you people that have at least one girl, y'all's like shelter in place, whatever, looks way different than mine. There's like masks being put on and dance parties, and I'm like dodging footballs and all this stuff. But I need some girl time. But yeah, we can't control any of that, but we can control what we can. And so 3 boys, yeah. But it's so fun. I love having boys, but it just looks different. This time at home looks very different. Nobody's painting nails over here, or last week. So this is my other thing that I decided for myself. Fridays are my jean check days. I'm putting jeans on every Friday and making sure they fit. That's a little tip. So let's just keep moving and get the jeans on Friday. But anyways, so I put makeup on last Friday and put my jeans on. And I was like, did anybody notice that I brushed my hair and put makeup on today? And they were like, you haven't been doing that? And I was like, no, not in like 2 weeks. Anyways, it's so funny. Boys and girls are so different. So I don't know. I'm rambling a whole lot, but I just want y'all to know the heart of our company. And I know that people need these products. And I know for some of us, it's scary to get out there and put our heart out there on the line and say things. I'm actually working up, and I don't know if I'll do it or not, but I'm working up boldness to do live on my personal page. I do not do lives on my personal page at all. So it may take me a few more weeks, but I'm working on that just to put my heart out there and tell people why I share Plexus and why I've been doing this for 7 years. Y'all, 7 years, that's a long time. But why? Because these products still work. These products, I would not have a business if these products didn't work. We know they do, and we know people need them. We know that they've changed people's lives. Seriously. So anyways, Kristen, I hope that was okay. I don't know. Do you want me to talk about
I love you.
anything else specific? You know, I like to ramble and get all
I was just gonna say, like, why are lives on our personal page? Like, I can go live all day on the team page and talk to them, but like, I can't, when I go on my regular page, I'm like, literally, you can see me shaking when I try to do a live. It's ridiculous.
Lives on my team page were hard for me. I didn't do one for a very long time. In fact, Sabrina, like I didn't even remember when I did my first one, and we were on some Zoom, and she goes, I remember specifically when you did your first live on your team page, you were in Hawaii on your balcony. And I was like, oh, but like, cause like people know it was so hard for me. Now I'm like, whatever, I'll get up there. Usually I don't even, y'all got some eye makeup. I'm looking at me, I'm like, I look crazy right now, but at least y'all got some eye makeup going for me. But they are kind of scary, but we have to do scary things. And just this week, in the memories that popped up that I spoke at my first Plexus event. Y'all, if y'all knew me 7 years ago, if somebody told me I was going to have to speak at any like this, whatever, I would have been like, I'm not even going to drink that, whatever. Anyways, but Tarl or whoever, Alec, I don't know who was in charge, decided that he wanted me to be one of the speakers. It was at a opportunity of a lifetime event, but it was in Dallas, y'all. And back in the day, like this, there were like over 2,000 seats when I walked in the room. And I was like, oh my gosh. But I had to do it, and I did it scared. And I've done a whole lot since then. And I still get up there and just say and y'all, but I'm me, and it's easier. And I actually love doing it now. So, we have to do hard things. So I'm working up the courage, Kristen. I don't know when it's going to happen.
I just think you're so relatable on stage and everything because you're real and you're not trying to be anything that you're not. And you let your yellow personality shine. So the yellows all want to hug you.
And I want to hug them. I did Super Saturday in Arkansas this past year, and it was so funny because one of the girls that was with me, she was like, I was like hugging everybody. Like everybody comes down afterwards to talk. I was like hugging everybody, and she was like, she's not yellow. She was like, you're so nice. And I was like, I don't know, I just want to meet everybody, But
probably red.
But yeah, but I think that I do. I love that. I love that I'm yellow, but I think that sometimes being yellow makes things a little bit harder for me because I do worry a little bit. Not what people think about. I used to worry about what people thought about me sharing the products and all of that. And I had to get past that because what I've realized that these products have changed people's lives so much that I had to get over that fear. But a lot of sometimes that creeps back in, especially in such a time like this, because I'm like, how do I do that and still,
I feel like we have
compassionate?
that. Yeah, I think we have that conversation a lot, especially with people who are just starting out and they're like, well, I'm not ready. I want to wait for my own results before I share. And I just think that that's so like people need these products yesterday, but we didn't know that
Right.
when we started either. But I also, on that note, I wanted to add, if someone's joining for just the $9.95, this special that's going on that is amazing. If they are just joining for $9.95, that's telling you that they are in this for the business, like right off the bat. There's no waiting. There's no nothing. Like it's turnkey. Start sharing, start reaching out, start posting like right now as soon as they push order, So if they're doing the $9.99, that's.
Can I talk to that for just a little bit?
Yes.
I love that they did that. And the reason they did that truly was for people who absolutely need to start a business right now. I would not be offering that $9.95 without a welcome pack to everyone. Because people do need our products. And I think if they're not doing it for the intention of having a business, if they're just like, oh, I can just buy, whatever, that's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think truly there are people that just need it for $9.95, and that is what that is intended for. So they can get that and turn around and sign 3 people, and then they can buy their welcome pack. It's not intended for somebody that was going to sign up and take the products anyways. People need the products when they're signing up. There are those people that just need that business, and that's what that part is for. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, and I was explaining this morning, we had another power hour, and I was putting like 2 buckets. Like if they're just joining for the $9.95 and the free 7-day trial, those are your business people that you're going to run with. If you have people that want the products right now, they can get a triplex combo and their website for pretty much the price of a bag of Slim. So if someone's contacting me, I just want the pink drink. No, let me talk to you about this deal going on, because there's 10% off of the welcome pack and $10 to join. So it's like you have two different options to work with, whether they want the products or they need this opportunity. Either one, it's an amazing deal both ways. So
yes, it is. It's crazy. And they don't have to do that. And some companies wouldn't be in a position to do that. So it's truly amazing that they have done that, and we do need to run with it. And people are joining, y'all. Like, seriously, when I look at my reports every day, and we will beat March numbers 1,000,000% in joins. I mean, we're not super far away from it right now, and it's April the 9th.
yeah, we had our highest month last month since last May, I think, is what I looked at on ours. Yeah.
Yeah. So people still need this. I just think it's just how we talk to people, you know. But I think some of that is just in our head too, because I've always done this. So it's not like I'm just like all of a sudden, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, like every post that. I'm just continuing what I'm doing. And thank goodness. I mean, I seriously do think back to 7 years ago. If this had happened 7 years ago when I first started, like we would have nothing. I would be the person who would not know how to feed my family. Like, I would be that person. And so I'm so, you know, there are people out there that who you think think don't need it, that do. I love all the babies. I'm like, I feel like I'm sitting in y'all's living room. I'm like, I'm gonna play. I love it. Hi. Look. So cute. Okay, anyways. But there are people out there, that do need this. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing, and be proud that we are a part of a company that we can keep doing what we're doing.
Amen.
Yep.
But thank you so much for jumping on tonight.
You're welcome.
I know everybody's in different time zones. We have 2 Australian friends on with us. So bright.
Who's the other one?
There. It doesn't say, it says iPhone. There you go. Do you say Tanya or Tanya? I'm always afraid to say it wrong. Tell me how you say it. I have to
Tanya.
Tanya?
Tanya.
Tanya.
Can I say it? I want to say it with your accent.
You always make me talk.
I know. We made Claire talk earlier too.
You know what Scott does? You're gonna laugh. I always have to tell a Scott story. I don't know if you're on my Zoom, but they want to tell the Scott story. Scott's my husband, and he is the way more fun one than me. Anyways, I like to have fun, but he's way more fun. He, like, when he's talking to people, or like, he grew up in this small town in West Texas, and literally we can be driving through that town and his accent changes, and I'm like, no sir, we are not going to talk like that. But if he's like talking to somebody that's like from a different place, like his accent changes, and I'm like, stop it.
It's
I don't know.
For real. Like, we're 3 years in here, and it's hard. And it's hard for me to say you guys now, but I mean, coming from California, we say you guys, but no one says that. So then you just start saying y'all, because everyone's like, what's happening?
I love it. I love when I go all the places and people are like, y'all. I'm like, what do you say? Because I say y'all a lot.
I love it.
Anyways, but it's funny. So anyways, well, thank y'all, guys. Y'all are so precious. I love you.
Thank you.
I love your team.
I love your face. All of your face.
We will see y'all later. There's lots going on. If y'all are not on our team page too, Kristen she knows she can add y'all, but we have so much between all of us and what corporate's doing. There's something, I think, all times of the day that you can hop on and do, or if you need help. If y'all ever need anything, feel free to message me as well, because I'm here. So thanks, guys.
You.
See y'all later.
Good night and good morning.
Yeah.